Today I'm going to tell you what I personally think is the best DAW for beginners. Now, the reality is I can only speak from my experience, and my experience is using FL Studio. I firmly believe FL Studio is the best paid DAW to get those new to music production making music. Now, before everyone loses their cool, let me explain why I think this. Firstly, one major thing is the large FL Studio community. If you were to go onto YouTube and search how to make a scissor type beat, for instance, I'll bet an FL Studio user video will pop up. You have so much help from FL users that would basically give you everything your mind can think of. They have a video for it. The channel rack as a beginner, it's the first most useful thing you're going to find in FL. Now, I know other DAW users will point out how it's not linked to a master channel by default. However, we are talking about a beginner. The step sequencer makes programming drums so easy. Even a beginner can make some really cool patterns within the channel rack. Once we get more technical with it, we can adjust timing, panning, and more without ever actually going into the playlist. You can do this all from inside the channel rack. FL Studio's piano roll is the best I've used so far. The fact that you can stamp whole chords in or set it so that whatever you play will only play in key, regardless of what actual note you press. If you are a beginner with no music theory knowledge, then FL Studio caters to you. Arpeggiate, strum, and claw are available to quickly create different sounds from your original chords or notes. You can have FL Studio master your tracks for you. Yes, this won't sound as good as a mastering engineer doing it, but it will sound better than someone just guessing what they're doing. So if you need a quick master for your track, then FL Studio can even help you in this aspect again without ever leaving the DAW, without needing to install a third-party program. I mean, FL Studio 21 is seriously beginner friendly. Now, I won't disagree that in terms of being a beginner, there are some problems here. The major problem in terms of being a beginner is all you've ever used is FL Studio and you're going to start to get proficient in it. Going to another DAW is going to be extremely difficult. No more channel rack. Most things are linked to each other in ways that is actually normal to most DAW users, but will seem odd to you. So no manually linking tracks, no playlist where you can just put everything in random places or have everything, all your sounds running in one track on the playlist. No more of that. Everything is more organized, I can say, in DAWs like Ableton and Logic. So there will be difficulty going into those DAWs from FL Studio. And it's not because these other DAWs are bad, they're actually amazing. It's just that FL Studio is so odd in its workflow and systems. Now, remember, FL Studio offers lifetime free updates. As a beginner, and for your future use as an FL Studio user, this will be of huge benefit to you. When they release FL Studio 22 and 23 and so forth, you are going to have access to those versions at no extra cost. I actually wonder how ImageLine manages to maintain this business model, as any other DAW is going to charge you not even for their next big release like a 21, they would charge you for 21.2 and a 21.4 and then 22 again. So this is a huge cost saving as an FL Studio user. So I really believe ImageLine made something magical here, and I love FL Studio. If you are planning to purchase your first DAW, definitely consider FL Studio because it really takes care of you throughout the process. Of course, you should make the best buying decision for yourself, so the choice is ultimately yours. There are some really good alternatives out there right now, and any of these DAWs will help you make great music as long as you are willing to put in the time and the effort to learn how to use that DAW. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and can take something away from it. Definitely consider using FL Studio and have an amazing evening.